What's going on? This is Trucking Live with Shawn. Got Tevin here. What's going on, Tevin? Tevin's going to show us how we're going to back up to a trailer. Exactly what you want to do when you're backing up to a trailer. Before you back up to it, you want to get out of it. So hold on, Tevin. Let's get out and let's look and make sure that this fifth wheel right here is going to be able to go under the trailer. We want to make sure that. So what we're doing is we're checking to make sure that this fifth wheel is not too low. Because if it's too low, what's going to happen is you're going to go under that pin right there backwards, and then it's going to be a hard time getting out. So the first thing you want to do, yeah, he's already inspecting the trailer. You can do this too. As part of your pre-trip here is inspecting the trailer. You want to make sure that you have a current registration, a current AVI. So that one's February 23. We're good. You want to make sure that the inspection is good. This one right here looks like it was done in January 22. There will be a card in there also. So it means it expires January 23. It's December, so it's good for one more month. Then we're going to have to get an AVI done on this trailer. So, all right, so now we're going to go ahead. He's got that done. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to back up to the trailer. So we're going to watch him back up to this. All right, here we go. Very simple, drivers. All you do is just back right up under it, but you back under it slowly. And we're going to watch this fifth wheel. Watch this fifth wheel, how it goes up under it. See? And it's going to go under it till it locks. You hear it lock? Now, you don't just make sure that it locks. You're going to do a tug test. So, Tevin, go forward and make sure that you're locked to it. All right, he is dragging it. We're good. The fifth wheel pin is locked in place, and I don't see no space between my fifth wheel. All right, now he set the brakes. So, always before you go under a trailer, you make sure the brakes are set. So, now I'm going to go up under here, and I'm going to look and make sure that my pin is locked, which you can't always see on this camera, but it's locked in place. All right, there's no space between my fifth wheel. The fifth wheel is parked. Now I'm going to come up here and we're going to hook up the lines. We're going to hook up the main lines right there. Sometimes I got a little, it's a new trailer, so sometimes you have to get them in there real good. You're also going to inspect these rubber seals right here to make sure that they're good. Make sure they're good on both sides, which they are, and you can hook up your electric connectors. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go down the side of my trailer right here, and I'm going to make sure there's no damage, make sure that all the rivets are in place. I want to make sure that my marker lights are in place. And then I'm going to do a pre-trip on my truck. But the main things, you're going to do a full pre-trip. The main things, you want to make sure these tires are good. You want to make sure that the lug nuts are all there in place and all that stuff. I'm going to check my brakes. I'm going to check my seals. I'm going to make sure there's no space between my tires. But right now, this video is not about the pre-trip. It's about actually hooking up the trailer. So once you backed under it, you hooked up your lines, you come over here, and then you'll hook up the landing gear. All you gotta do is raise it up. Now, like I said, some of these trailers are rough, some of them are rusty. They go different ways. It may be left to go up, it might be right to go up. So you gotta find that out. They have different gears, so he's got it going now, so he's gonna raise that up. So now that we know that, then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna pre-trip this trailer, go through it. I'm gonna check my lights, I'm gonna check everything on it to make sure that I'm in good running condition. But like I said, this is not the pre-trip video, this is how you hook it up. These tandems are all the way to the back. You cannot run tandems all the way back in the South or any state, really. It's called bridge law. Alabama and Georgia, we know we got to be at the 41 mark. So after he hooks them up, we're going to slide these tandems right here to the 41 mark. We're going to make sure these tandems are lined up right here in the middle and be on that. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the perfect weight, but I know the bridge law is going to be correct. One way you can do this is you can open up the back and you can look and see where it stops. All right, that stops way up there. So this is a small load. This is gonna be a light load. So now instead of the 41 mark, I know I can move my tandems all the way to the front. No problems asked, no questions asked. You wanna put the tandems where the weight stops. There's no weight back here. So to make it easier, look at this load tandem, Devin. Look at this all we're hauling. So it's way up there. So we can go ahead and slide the tandems all the way to the front. No problem. So what we're gonna do now, and I'll go ahead and show y'all how to slide the tandems. And then we're gonna do a pre-trip on this vehicle, on this trailer. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and, we're about to find out. All right, this case right here, there's no air to it. So I can't pull it. So what I gotta do is I've gotta drive around for a minute. If you ever get to somewhere and you see this is air pull, ain't nothing happening. It hasn't built up air. So I'm glad we're doing this video right here. So you have a problem with these tandems sliding, you've gotta ride in and build up air. So let's go ride around and build up some air, all right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull out of here and we're gonna make a left and go toward the guard shack. Tevin's gonna put a seatbelt on. There you go. Safety first, y'all. Always when you're pulling out, keep your eyes on that mirror, especially if your tandems are all the way back, because it's You may hit a trailer going out, so you got to be really easy. Sometimes you might have to go right, but then you might have to go left, so it all depends. So yeah, we just go this way here. It's fine. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. Because I mean, we can go right there, but ain't nobody coming, so we're good. Never said I was perfect, y'all, but that was some Alabama screw up there or something. I don't know. I don't know how them roads are supposed to go. Just go into driving, stay in driving. All right, so when we get up here to the guard shack, they're gonna check our bills, they're gonna check our seal and all that stuff, and then we should be able to do the air. Now, if there's a problem and we're not getting air to our trailer, if there's an air leak, something like that, and we're gonna do a brake test too here in a minute. It's gonna be part of the pre-trip. Once I get over past this guard shack, up here there's a room or area we can pull over and we'll do the pre-trip, check our air. If I cannot slide these tandems for some reason, then I'm gonna have to go to a shop because I cannot go by a scale with my tandems all the way back. They'll get you for bridge law, and bridge law, you do not want that. It's points against your license, points against your company, and your company's gonna frown upon it. They're probably gonna take your safety bonus and all that good stuff. So here's the bills right here. They gave us the seal, so we're gonna seal this up here at the guard shack. Sometimes the guard wants to see us do it. Every place is different. So we're gonna hand them the bills, and then we're gonna hand them the seal. They may want us to seal it, or they may want to seal it. I'm not sure how that place is gonna work, so we'll see. How's it going? Hey, we didn't seal the load. I didn't know if you wanted us to seal it or you to seal it or what, but I got the seal right here. All right, we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so Tevin's gonna jump out and he's gonna go seal the load real quick. Make sure the brakes are always set. Make sure it's in neutral if you got automatic. Y'all ain't expecting to get no snow down here, are you? Weather's supposed to be a little bad this week, though.
Well, I take it back. Saturday, you're talking about 16.
Cold, right? Yeah. That's in Alabama, y'all. 16 degrees.
It actually gets that low or not?
That's all you need is a little bit of rain, and that makes snow.
And they're calling for rain.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Let me check it. You good to go?
Right. Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas to y'all too.
All right.
Y'all have a good trip.
All righty. All right, so y'all put your seatbelt back on. You'll put it in drive, let off your brakes. And then we're gonna go right up here and we're gonna try to slide those tandems again. Our air is built up, so it should have built up to the trailer, but sometimes the air rides in the trailer, it takes a minute to do. So you're gonna stop so he can check the seal?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he gotta check, make sure this is sorry. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, he's gonna look at the seal.
No, I was trying to see exactly where he was at. I couldn't see him in my mirror. I couldn't see him in my mirror.
Right. So this is Tevin's 9th day out here on the road driving right out of school. How you like it, Tevin? You like it so far?
Yeah, it's great.
Is there things you've learned that you didn't learn in school?
Yes. Trailer inspections. Well, we learned how to do pre-trip inspection, but tandem sliding. You know,
basically hooking up and stuff.
Trucking etiquette. So it's a lot to it.
Awesome. All right, let's get out here and see if we can slide these tandems. By now, the air should have built up. If the air ain't built up yet, then we've got an issue. But sometimes like that, he'll go back over here and he's gonna pull that pin, and we should see. Hold on, let me get down here so the video can see it. Okay.
I got Shawn running out here.
Push it in. Push the port out. All right. See that pin come out? Boom. Pins come out. So now he'll be able to slide it. So what he'll do now is he. Yep. Make it all the way go forward so you go reverse. What he'll go in there now, he'll release his tractor brake and he'll leave his trailer brake on. And that holds the trailer still. Or hold the tandem still. And then he'll go reverse to make him go forward. Let's see how this works, right? Come on back. There he goes. Now watch. Keep on coming back. Now, that's gonna cover the weight all the way front. It's gonna make it easier to turn because it's gonna be shorter trailer. Then we come over here and we press this button. Now the pin didn't come out because it's locked. So what are you gonna have to do now? All right, you wanna go ahead and drive forward a minute? And that's gonna make them lock. Boom, see the pin come out, lock. All right, we're good to go. Hey, hope you enjoyed this channel. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe. By the way, if you're looking for a good job, Rosedale Transport hires right out of school. They also hire experienced drivers. Look, I've been driving for 15 years, and like I said, this is one of the best companies I ever worked for. They get me home every week. They do what they say. I'm in a brand new truck. I'm getting 2,800 to 3,000 miles a week, and I'm loving it. It's great to be here. In the description below, I left a detail list of how you get a hold of them. If you did go call them, like I said, they hire right out of school. If you're an experienced driver, they give you a good sign-on bonus. They will take care of you. Just make sure you tell them you seen it from Trucking Life with Shawn. Let's get it.